What's up, Taurus? Welcome back. This is your June 2022 reading, and this will be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. If you're new, welcome. I am Simone, the Moon Goddess. Consider subscribing to the channel and turning on your notification bell for more month ahead and more energy readings like this one. So, Taurus, thank you so much for all those who liked, who commented in May's readings. If you have not checked May's readings yet, go check it out, and you can also check out the playlist. And if you are interested in connecting with me for a personal reading, my details are in the description box below, or head to themoongoddess.com. Let's get into it, Taurus. Spirit guides, assist me in connecting to Taurus. What are the messages you want me to share with Taurus for June 2022? May all messages be for the highest good of all involved, with harm to none. Give me one more card. There's 2 cards out already. All right, Taurus, so your first... Ooh, Lord, nice, nice. 10 of Cups, the Justice card, and the Page of Swords. This is looking nice, Taurus. Let's see. We have the 6 of Swords here. The Fool. And the 7 of Wands. Oh, and the 7 of Wands is sitting between Judgment and the Sun. And then you have the Wheel of... Ooh, the Death card, the Wheel of Fortune. All of these major cards. The Fool is underneath. Sorry, the Hermit, the Hangman, the Strength card are underneath the Fool. You have all of these major cards, one after the other. The High Priestess and the Hierophant are together. And believe you me, I did such a shuffle on these cards. So the fact that these 2 cards are together is amazing. All right, Taurus. And the Hierophant is your card, by the way. All right. Wow. Okay. So some changes. Things are harmonizing, even if you might feel a little bit up and down and topsy-turvy in June. That's going to dissipate. Now, we're still in Mercury retrograde all the way to halfway through June. It'll still be in shadow phase. It goes direct on the 3rd. There's still about 10 days or so of shadow phase before things start to flow again. There's a message coming through, Taurus, and somebody might be also checking up on you. Somebody might be watching your social media, checking up on you, or waiting, like admiring you. For some of you, it's a secret admirer. Maybe this is somebody you know that they've been like admiring you for some time. And there's this, I feel like they want to come in. There's this energy of newness for you. This 10 of Cups as your first energy is absolutely beautiful. This is happiness, harmony. You're moving towards that. All right, so if you've been feeling like your energy has been quite low, or things haven't been coming together, or things just topsy-turvy, that's shifting. But it also starts with you, right? It starts with the mind, right? Sometimes our thought patterns keep us in stagnation. So watch the thoughts. All right, let's see what's your word of advice. Wow. And here is your card now at the bottom. Page of Rods and the Knight of Swords. Somebody coming in to tell you something, Taurus. Somebody coming in with passion. For some of you, it's you've been waiting for some kind of confirmation, maybe connected to a passion project. All right. It's coming in quickly. For some of you, this is a message about traveling, or somebody coming to see you. Somebody coming hot, Taurus. So it goes from conversation, from the Page of Swords, to action, Page of Rods. And then it's like lots of speed with this Knight of Swords energy here as well. It'd be interesting to see what your July will be like, because I feel like there's a lot happening in June, change-wise. What's the final message here for Taurus spirit guides? What's the final message for Taurus? Thank you. Ooh. All right, so you got the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So remember when I was saying some of you might be waiting for some kind of confirmation regarding a passion project, a job that you are really excited about. Maybe it's about school, higher learning of some sort, or an internship. I feel like you will be getting confirmation in June. All right, you go from 2 to 3 of Pentacles, so there's growth with your money. So wherever you might have found that there's transitions within your money, it's shifting into a sense of stability. All right, so maybe if you've been juggling your money, like trying to make $1 to 15 cents kind of thing, there is some kind of opportunity for you to build your money in June. Maybe it's perfect business partnership. Like I said, the job that you've been wanting to come in. For some of you, it's in a relationship coming together to build beyond just romance. It's money as well. Wow, heading to greener pastures, Taurus, but you gotta take that leap. You gotta take that leap of faith. If you've been calling in things, if you've been speaking affirmations, now it's time to take action with it. All right, so let's get some more cards for you and see what else. Change in the Wind is a card I see when I cut the deck in half. There we go, Taurus. Serendipity. Huh. What's the messages for Taurus for June, Spirit Guides? Wow. And that is new life. And it's so interesting that we have the Fool here, and the traditional Fool card looks as if he's about to, like, he or she's about to, like, jump over, like, take a leap over a cliff. And you have new life here. All right. Some of you, in order for this new energy to come in, it means that you have to shift your perspective on something. Maybe it's not about completely doing over anything. Maybe it's just about just shifting your process, your work process, creative process. Maybe it's opening up your mind to collaborations instead of trying to do everything on your own. There's some small shift, some kind of small adjustment that needs to happen for this new energy to come in. For some of you, it's again shifting your perspective on it, right? If you feel like doom and gloom, that's what you are going to attract. That's what your energy is going to attract. So step fully into this. Maybe it's about choosing a new direction for some of you. But there's something here that's being balanced. It's also about balancing your words and your emotions. You can be like saying, yeah, let's do this, but you don't really believe in it. You don't have faith, or you're saying one thing and doing another. Words and actions or emotions have to come into balance. Bottom is all that glitters. Don't judge a book by its cover. All right, don't, because I see here with this Three of Pentacles, it might be some kind of internship coming in, and you might be thinking to yourself, oh, this is too small for me, or you might overlook it in some way. Don't judge it from the outside. And also don't paint new situations with old brushes. Because something didn't work out before doesn't mean that this new situation won't. So stay optimistic. Let's see, the tribe is here at the top. So this is all about your support system. Rely on your support system. All right, and know that you're not alone. There's always support. Even if it's not friends, family, or physical, there's spirit guides. You got the Most High, you got your benevolent ancestors. There's always energy supporting you. And at the heart is deep knowing. So that's your intuition. You know, maybe there's a spirit animal. There's an owl here on top of the moon. So maybe y'all have been seeing signs from spirit animals, or will be seeing signs. Like, pay attention, right? Because lots of confirmations might be coming for you in June. Oh yeah, and Mercury was retrograde. Mercury started off retrograding your sign as well, so that's interesting. It's going to go direct in Gemini. So maybe that's why you feel a little bit topsy-turvy, or okay, so in you taking a, okay, so I see this. So some of you changing directions, maybe moving or stepping outside of your comfort zone, and that's why you might feel a little bit up and down, but you've been feeling, you could feel this energy calling you to take a leap. I feel as if it will pay off. Yeah, bigger than you realize. All right, let's see. Need some more messages for Taurus spirit guides. All right, loves, your card is it's up to you. So, like I said, you can't say or have all of these dreams of doing things and, you know, or wanting a change in your life and you're not taking the action to do so. Right? You have unlikely at the bottom of the deck. I hate this card so much. Unlikely. The situation will improve. Get more information. You have romance at the top here. And not the right time. Okay, so maybe it's not about romance this month for you, Taurus. It's about you getting your money right, getting your career, your business, your creativity, building you, your education, focusing on you, focusing, changing. Because I see there's some change happening here. So maybe right now it's about you just building up yourself, your finances, your portfolios, that kind of thing. The romance will come. Okay, got cards trying to fall out of my hand. Let's see what else comes up for you. And I just saw a new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. So yeah, maybe it is about you just focusing on yourself, building up yourself. For those in relationships, it might be that the focus, again, remember, because you're in a relationship, don't lose sight of yourself. Don't get so caught up in somebody else's energy that you lose track of your own path and the things that you want to accomplish for yourself. So maybe in June, you know, again, the energy is very much inward and focused. All right, let's go again. Give me some cards for a message for Gemini. Thank you. You have Gemini. You know, I said Gemini before I even saw this card, and this card is full moon in Gemini. A message for Taurus. And your card is the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. That is crazy. Take time to breathe out. Nothing will come of this situation. And it's so funny because underneath that is a new romantic cycle begins. Work through your fears. Wow. So nothing will come of this situation is a card that usually speaks about if you have worries of any kind, if there is this sense of doom, if you've been like stressed that a certain outcome will happen, it won't. It feels that way, but it won't, right? Justice here, things are being harmonized and balanced. So you got to trust that. But it's so crazy that romance, not the right time, and unlikely came out for this deck. And now you have nothing will come of this situation and a new romantic cycle begins together. So it's not about romance for y'all this month. This doesn't mean that if you're in a relationship, things are going to fall apart. It just means that right now I feel like your guides are telling you focus on yourself, focus on what it is that you need. Just take some time to do what you need to do. The romance will be there. You ain't going nowhere. I'm still going to get a romance card for y'all and see what else comes through. What are the messages we have for Taurus? This should be interesting. What's the message for Taurus, Spirit guys, when it comes to romance in June? When it comes to romance in June, Spirit guides. Okay, so it says codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this all adds up. What I feel is the message here for you when it comes to romance and relationships is that y'all get very much swept up in other people's energy and lose track of your goals. And you got to find a way to balance those two things. You have to find a way that everything flows healthily in your life. Your career, you have time for everything, right? And everything has a time. Right now in June, it feels like you have to focus more on your goals, just so it's like going up. It's just like a small space of time, and you just going after what it is that you're working on, so that you can then enjoy the romance after. But right now, you need to be focused. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Let's see, at top is make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So you're making the effort in what? Maybe your partner is like, Taurus, you need to do this. Maybe for some of you, it's about traveling. Maybe for some of you, you're leaving your home to go towards your, to change a job, change careers, maybe to complete a project. But at the end of the day, this is still here for you. This is still waiting for you. So don't feel as if, ooh, if I leave, what if it affects my relationship or whatever it is you're thinking. Don't focus on, we focus on you, Taurus. At the heart is deception. Lord of mercy. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Wow, that is heavy. Keep an open mind and pay attention to the red flags. Is on top of that, the signs are cautioning you. Whew, Taurus. All right, so a false self mask. Somebody might be pretending. For some of you, it could be that the reason why you feel a little bit unsure about going after what you want is somebody might be manipulating you in some way, you know, like making you feel guilty for going after your goals and what it is you want. That one is interesting, Taurus. But the main message is you keep getting, don't focus on romance. So that's interesting. I'm going to do love readings for June. So we're going to look into this some more. Wow, that's an interesting one. All right, let me see. Why is deception here? Let me ask quickly. A false self mask. Pretending. For some people, it's like, oh, they're acting like they don't care, but they do care a lot. For some, it's like a sense of manipulation. You got codependency here as well. Why is deception here, Spirit Guides, for Taurus? 6 of Wands. Somebody acting like they don't care, but they really do. They really do a lot. Give me one more card for deception. Why is deception here for Taurus? A reverse card. There's 9 of Pentacles reverse. So that would be the energy of working. So you got the 5 of Wands here at the bottom. Please do not sacrifice your goals for a relationship or for somebody else or to make somebody else happy, because should that situation come apart, what are you left with? Nothing. You can't lose sight of yourself. A relationship, a healthy relationship, needs to be 100%, 100% each person, not 50-50, 100. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. So if you feel as if you're not getting upliftment from this, you need to reconsider something here. You need to stop and think about it. But we'll look into this. I'll do love readings for June and see what's coming out, because this was interesting. I'm going to leave it here for now, Taurus. This is your June reading. I'll wrap it up here. I hope these messages support you. Let me know. Drop a comment. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. We're going to look into this, Taurus. Don't worry, all right? Until my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.